Single player or two player?
Let's. Do you want to do?
I'm okay with either.
Do you want to do? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do 2-player.
Okay.
Okay.
New game.
Oh shit. Sorry if we just had started up so that we made sure that the actual stream worked. Let me pull it up on my phone. Alright, it's up on my phone again. Give it a couple minutes and someone will begin following, or actually watching. Alright, new game. Oh, I guess it did. The,
Single player?
yeah, single player again. We can always swap it off, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I don't know how we will, but we will.
I think you should go that way. This
I've
way?
sacrificed
No.
everything
The other way.
searching
But I already
for
chose this way.
a world within a story whispered to me centuries ago. Of a timeless power, infinite in knowledge, voracious in hunger. The Entity. A realm so close to ours, but always out of reach. Until I found him. Frank Stone. My key. My killer. I am Augustine Lieber. And I'm about to change our worlds forever.
Okay, so I'm looking at the phone. There's quite a delay, but whatever.
Yeah.
I suppose that's why I have it up on the phone. That way I can actually see things that come through. Anyone who happens to actually join this, hello, how are you? This is Later Problem, and you are all problem children who decide to watch this. Little bit of baby. I'm gonna turn the light off, okay?
Mm-hmm. The newspaper clipping said that they're on the hunt for a missing infant.
I'm missing what?
Infant.
Oh, an infant.
You know, the baby that was heard crying.
Oh, okay.
Not
Probably his
suspicious
dad.
at all.
Isn't that how it normally goes? Like,
Yeah.
kidnappings normally like family members or whatever? At least statistically.
Not sure about the kidnapping statistics. Are those iron toe? For composite toe, sir?
Red Wing. This is back before they believed in safety, you know that.
Oh, sorry, steel toed. That's what it is. Not
Yeah,
iron.
steel toe. They didn't have composite back then.
I'm assuming you're the night watchman here.
I am.
Or just you? Covering the entire site?
Oh, no. I got help.
Where are they now? On duty?
Of a manner. Merlin just goes where he pleases.
Merlin.
My dog. Doberman Pinscher. Best friend a fella could ask for. Loyal to the seventh horn sounds. Trust him more than I trust myself.
I need to ask you a few questions.
I'm yours to dispose of.
Can I have your name?
Thomas Jefferson Hope. Call me Tom.
Officer Sam
Yours
Green.
to dispose of. I feel like that's probably
Tom, I
pretty
want to talk to
rewarding
you about...
I know about
in a horror game, you
that
know?
missing boy, right?
That's right.
You think he could be missing here?
This mill looks a big place.
Biggest in all Cedar
Lots of
Hills.
places for babies to go missing.
That don't make no difference. Ain't no funny business going on around here. Not undermining Merlin's noses.
Are you sure? Sounds like a lot of ground to cover for just you and your dog.
It's a big job, yes, sir. But ain't it the magnitude of the labor that keeps a man alert and ready for
Is
action?
this different than the last time?
Yeah, you chose the other two options.
Have you noticed anything suspicious around the mill?
Tonight?
Tonight, last few nights, anything at all?
Nope, nothing.
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 Defensive.
Why, heck, if you don't
Little
believe
bit.
me, ask your boss.
My boss.
Sheriff Kusich.
Right. My boss.
He stopped by last night asking about the exact same thing. And I told him the same thing I'm telling you. There's no way that boy could be here and Merlin and me not know about it.
And what did the sheriff say?
Okay, Tom. And he got back in his car and left.
Either you're lying or the sheriff is really not doing his job.
Or is missing.
Or is missing, that's also true.
Because has he not seen the sheriff then? Because why'd they send him out the next day?
That is fair.
So what you're telling me is nobody's actually checked the mill for any sign of the boy?
Or
When
my
you say
sheriff?
nobody, does that include Merlin?
No, Tom, it does not. I'm talking human investigators only.
In that case, Sam, I find it hard to argue with your assessment.
Because oddly enough, I don't speak dog.
Any objections if I take a look around the place?
No objections from me. Of course, everything's locked for the night.
It's not a problem.
There's Merlin, of course.
Of course.
If you see him, tell him I'm looking for him.
Yeah, real
Is that a
trouble.
threat?
Thank you for your help,
Kind of.
Tom.
Man, if
Happy
there's
to
Doberman
oblige.
Pinscher. Hiding your alcoholism.
I mean, do you really think he has enough shame to hide it?
That was a very weird, like, focus on that.
I mean, there was that, and there were also like clippings in there.
That is fair.
Of course, everything's locked up for the night.
Considering that there was evidence in there, I'm almost curious to see if there's any out here. Oh, hello. You're an option.
Gotta keep an eye out for those human-sized crawl spaces.
What in... Oh, it's a trinket. She promised to take away my pain, and I missed the rest of that.
Something that'll take away my nightmares, I think.
Huh. Interesting.
Queen? I don't play chess though. I'm assuming that's the queen.
Yes. Or was it a king? I didn't pay enough attention to it. I'm sorry. I think it was a king. Gonna watch back the video and be like, Jesus, we were completely wrong. Oh, do you remember what it looked like?
Googling it.
Did it have a cross on the top? Did it have a cross on the top?
I think so.
King.
No.
Yes. Kings have crosses on the top.
It's kind of like this one.
You see it? That's a king.
Oh. It could also be wrong, it was just tall.
I could also be wrong, but pretty sure that was a king.
Mm.
Definitely was not a bishop. Definitely was not a knight. Definitely was not a rook.
An open window. I can get in through there.
Was that knocking?
I don't know what that was.
Sheriff?
Although maybe that's who's yelling out Colin.
No, that's the other dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the guy
who definitely threatened you with the dog.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
That was a
Easy
threat.
does it.
That was him calling for the dog.
Now, who's
Come
calling?
get him.
That was a Colin though, was it?
So there was crying in the space behind, because the dog goes out that way, and it kind of went around.
Yeah.
I think the baby was back there. I don't know if it still is or not.
He probably
But it
gonna
shows
die
the
back there.
crying, and then the dog runs out that way.
Yeah. He probably gonna die back there.
Is that why you can never leave?
That's how these things always start. Somebody has to.
Is that knocking?
No.
What?
Just me realizing that the black guy dies first.
You don't know that. He's not wearing a red shirt. He has
That
a
is
chance.
true. He's not wearing a red shirt. This will probably be a thing that's like, you could have avoided his death completely by doing X. Or maybe it'll be another killer frequency where we're just like, of course I would have made that decision. Why wouldn't I have made that decision? And save everybody but two. That's right, don't go through there. First thing is here.
Huh?
How did that fall out of the lock cabinet? Was it on top?
It was on top. Employer personal record. Date of employment. I'm sorry, date employed, February 4th. Surname, preferred name, whatever that is. Date of birth, 4/17/27. Current position, machinist. Address, Singer House, Cedar Hills. Criminal record, 1 charge of assault, robbery. Meridian ID, don't know what that is. Sponsor, something release date, 3/5 Dreams, rehabilitation. Sponsor, main contact, doctor. So it sounds like basically the doctor who worked there was his main sponsor.
Can you make
contact.
doctors your point of contact?
I suppose so. I don't know enough. That's your whole thing.
Not for me.
No, you're the psych person. No, I mean like you would have more information on that than I would. I suppose a doctor could sponsor you. There's no reason I think that he can't. Beyond just professionalism. Why is Friday the 17th? Friday the 13th, I'm sorry. I can read.
Because it's spooky.
Uh-huh. Not wrong. Just really going for that generic horror like thing. It is good to know that it kind of like highlights it. There you go, yeah. That's super
Don't
helpful.
miss this.
Kind of. That's what I was thinking.
Look at everything.
Especially out of the corner of your eye. Kind of like this
That one?
Sneaks up on you like that one. There we go. We're okay.
That bodes well. Suspicious music and all of that.
Oh, door.
Locked.
Of course it is.
Said you can't come back.
Oh.
That's hardcore.
The harshest flame yields the harshest steel.
Hardest.
Oh, the hardest. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Howard Kinsley Tester. I don't think that's how that works, but I will take your word for it. Ominous phrase on the side of the wall.
Hello? Anyone here?
That is alarming.
Police!
The fact that there's a run button does not bode well for me.
And they're just teaching you the controls. Tutorial
Sure.
level.
Yeah, the fact that they actually put it in there.
The first character in the series never dies.
Yeah, right?
Or
Oh.
gets incapacitated till the third act.
Also, if that's his run, man, like... It's a jog, if anything. That's the same way that I run down the hall whenever I'm trying to get to a patient. Just trying to not look like you're just hauling down the hallway. Alright. There's gotta be... door? Oh, oh, yep. I was looking for the outline.
Who's there?
Crunching on meat.
That is not a horrific sound at all.
Sheriff?
It's always sheriff.
Sheriff, are you there?
No? Okay. Think twice. The best safety measure is a mindful worker. Keep your peers safe.
Where's your PPE? That sounds like a pop out.
That's what I was about to say.
I'm calling
Tell me that
OSHA.
you don't have any kind of like
I'm calling OSHA
professional
now.
or personal protective equipment.
Mhm.
Remember, if you were paying attention, you wouldn't
wouldn't
have been
gotten
injured.
hurt.
Yeah.
So we're not paying for workers' comp.
It's the Triangle Shirt Factory all over again. Maybe if you had paid attention, it wouldn't have mattered if the doors were locked.
Ugh, smells like death.
Oh,
Oh, that's pleasant.
not a great way to put that.
Kind of. Oh, I would not be in here without a drawn gun if I heard these sounds.
The door was closed, so how'd the dog get in there with the doors closed? Is there another hole in the wall somewhere?
Probably. It's an old refinery, like, there's definitely holes everywhere. There's definitely running involved in this game, and everyone's gonna die because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Hey, Mr. Green.
Officer.
Oh, yes, sir, of course. We haven't seen Merlin, have you?
No, yeah, sorry.
Merlin, why were you calling out Connor then?
You alright
Who's
there?
calling out Merlin? Where'd you get Connor?
I
Yeah,
swear
it's
to
just
God
not-
I heard Connor.
There was no
Jesus,
Connor.
You don't smell that?
Sniffer's out of commission. Got a little
Vietnam.
too up close and personal with a can of mustard gas back in the trenches.
Dang it,
Not
I was
what I was gonna
close.
say. That is not what I was gonna say.
It
Happen
can
here,
be a
no,
blessing in
sir.
disguise.
Paint thinner.
Gotta
Nope.
find out where it's coming from.
What's it smell like?
Nothing good.
So then, World War One or World? No, it would have been World War One because World War Two mustard gas was banned. Which means he'd be in his like what 60s? You'd have to be or something like that. How old are you, old man?
Is that really the important part right now?
I don't know. I need to do some research. Oh my god.
boy. We wondered where you got to.
Are you just not paying attention, sir, at all?
Excuse me?
Come here, boy.
No.
Damn it.
What is wrong with you?
Sure would have liked it if you two made proper acquaintance.
Are you threatening me again?
No, I
Damn
think you are way too nice. What? Do not.
Is
What are you inspecting?
that like a nail? I could be wrong.
Can't be a nail.
No, it's not.
You put this out for him?
No.
Well, looks like someone else has found his way to your boy's heart. Through his stomach.
It ain't possible. Merlin and me, we're a team. Who'd want to come between a man and his best friend?
I swear to God, I heard Colin. I'm gonna rewind this back.
What's that?
Or Connor or something.
Some kind of wiener mate?
Oh, that's an ear. That is an ear. What's
Sheriff?
wiener meat? It's way too much to be a baby. Why did you need the flashlight?
That damn dog?
You think the dog killed a man? I mean,
Right.
possible.
And turn him
but-
into that?
Yeah,
Think
exactly.
that belongs to the boy you're looking for?
No.
No, that's way too big.
Nah. Came from someone much older. A teenager, maybe.
Finally, someone's
Jesus,
thinking.
married a milkmaid.
Nah.
Hey, you know about any other folks going missing in Cedar Hills lately?
Well, I don't know. Who would know a thing like that?
Sheriff.
Well, somebody does.
Well, not anymore.
Oh, it got dumped out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the dog found it in there. Ew, that's even grosser. I don't know why it's grosser to me, but it is. Oh, collectibles. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
okay.
there's a king.
The magic potato. The third from the top left.
I see.
It looks like a magic potato.
Mm-hmm.
Magic potato. Then probably, obviously, a horse, sword, hammer. I assume some kind of vase. A feather, maybe, from the top right, second.
I was gonna say the one in the fourth one on the top is like one of the sides.
It does,
Not
like
really a side,
scythe
but the
or a
ones that you
flag,
actually use
maybe.
to take down
Yeah,
tall.
actual tall grass. No, that's the
Yeah.
scythe. You're thinking about a
No, the one with the handle specifically.
yeah, it's a
on the
scythe.
top.
Scythe.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I know what you're thinking about. You're thinking about our common depiction of like a scythe used by the Grim Reaper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the actual farming one.
Yeah, the actual farming implement with the
Yeah, the
little
handle.
handle. Yeah. No, I know what you're referring to. Maybe Simba on the second from the bottom left.
Hmm.
Now you got me second guessing. I'm like 90% sure it's called a scythe.
What was
Because
that
then I have the
sound?
war scythe.
That's you getting locked in with the dog. Oh no,
Stay
never mind.
behind me.
But Merlin's my best friend.
Okay,
Merlin
well
would
you can
never
go make
hurt
friends with
me.
Merlin. I'm leaving. I'm not part of this anymore. That was Darwinism. That dog clearly growled at you.
He's definitely one of those. But Merlin's my best friend. Merlin would never hurt me. We're the
That
best
dog
of
bared its
friends.
teeth at you. I'm leaving. That's a you decision.
No self-preservation.
What, for him?
Yeah, for
He doesn't have any.
Yeah, no. The old man.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is this thing?
The Great?
Yeah, what is it for?
It's, for the furnace, I think.
You don't know for sure?
Why is it on?
Yeah, I work at the mill, not in the mill.
Touche.
Fair point.
I mean, that is a very valid point,
Fair point.
actually.
You don't own the place, so you have inspections on the place. You just guard it.
What pill does this look like? I don't know. I'm not a nurse. That'd be my response to that kind of question. What does this
That's
pill do?
what I
I don't know. Wow, that was the most valid answer I've heard all night. I love how like agile these characters are.
And how they mark all the clowning faces with a yellow rag.
No, how just the fact that he climbed over that fence so effortlessly.
Back
Gotcha.
in my day, I could have.
I mean, so could I right now, but that's not the point.
To be in a horror movie, you have to. Or game.
That is fair. Everyone just is naturally athletic. That would be very funny. Just see one character just frantically fighting to get over top of a fence that should be like semi-easily clearable for someone with mild athleticism. Because admittedly, that's a fairly high fence. I could definitely do that. But if I was doing it from the ground level, that would definitely be a fight for me. But just imagine someone fighting from like a chest-high fence, like trying to swing their leg up. Yeah, their arms shaking.
So the whole fence is just rattling.
The whole fence just shaking back and forth as they try to hop it. Just see the murderer behind them like, this is just...
I feel bad now.
kind
It's
of...
been fun.
like, this should have been fun for me, but it's not, though, the way that you're acting. This just
Stand back.
doesn't feel fair. Just walking extra slow up to him. Now I can see where a bunch of deaths can come.
I mean, like, I know I said stand back, but you could help me with this.
Kind of.
I know he probably wouldn't want him to, but, like, there were two handles on it.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
This was clearly a two-man
Alright.
lift.
It was. There's no
Take
exit
this.
here.
Use the radio in my car and call the station.
Oh, that
Are you
does
giving
not
him your
bode
car
well.
keys?
Yeah.
You really think that boy's down there?
I don't know.
I mean, like, I know we
I
found a
feel
dead body and all, but
it's
you're
not a
gonna
good feeling.
You are
let him take your
giving
car keys?
my butt 6 shots.
I'm gonna need you to take this too.
And evidence.
Back before they
Make
had,
sure
like,
the sheriff gets this.
DNA.
That is
This
the
is
sheriff.
probably going to flash forward,
Oh,
actually.
I don't know.
I need your help here, Tom. I wouldn't ask if I didn't.
I just don't know if I'm made of the stuff, buddy.
They don't call it a higher calling for nothing. You gotta rise to meet it.
He's like, all I
You
do
can
is
do
I
this.
defend the sawmill, man.
This is above my pay grade.
Kind of. There's no greater
I'm getting a
calling.
raise after this.
I can do this.
Hey. I'm counting on you, Tom Hope.
He's like, there's no greater calling than just being a general, like, night shift worker who just makes sure people don't show up
Fate
here.
changed. You put your faith in Tom.
Right?
That's what it said.
What?
It said fate changed. You put your faith in Tom.
Oh, God. I didn't have a choice. I would have rated it myself.
No, you could have berated him and had him walk out on you.
That is fair. It might
That was
not
a
be a
choice.
bad thing. Who would do that? Well, I know some people who would do that.
Alright then.
Yeah, that's fair. Because I was like, who would do that to somebody who's clearly stressed, and I'm like, actually, I sadly know a few. Just look at him. Listen here, you pansy. Yes, that's great. That's exactly what he needs to hear right now.
To your left, you just missed something.
Where?
On the floor.
Oh, thank you.
Damn it.
I told you that was Sheriff.
Oh. No, that could be my hat.
Okay.
Why won't you pick it up? Pick up your hat. I guess it's gross now. That's fair.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, the labyrinth. This does not bode well at all.
I am just so convinced that the Sheriff's already dead.
Oh no, he probably
you can't
is.
tell
What are
me
you talking
anything else.
about? He probably is.
I'm gonna be so upset if he's alive.
I wish that I knew more what was underneath the foundries. That way I could be like, this would never be like this. This is all
You
just
think this place is up to
bullshit.
code?
Well, I mean, like, if I had some kind of inkling about
They
what
had the
this place
sign
used
that
to be
it's your
like.
fault if you get your hand chopped off. They're not up to code.
This is the kind of place that they'd be like, but did it work though? Okay, furnace. Oh, that's not pleasant. That's not ominous at all. Jesus. Why is this here? What is up here? Nothing is up here. I suppose that's structural. Anybody who sees this in the future.
The dead end. Get it?
Shut up.
I don't know
All right,
This
I
has
suppose.
got to be it.
I suppose that this is supposed to be leading us to somewhere. I'm gonna backtrack just in case, because Lord knows that's how this kind of game would go. If you
to make
decide,
sure that you know your way out, so you know you have the run controls
yeah, kind of,
down.
or just like, yeah, you know, if you decided, well, I think that we can't run because the
You're running.
no, the ladder
You're
fell.
jogging
The ladder
briskly.
fell. See, the
You can
ladder
run
fell.
to the dead end.
Ladder fell.
Yeah.
That would be funny. He just sticks that ladder back up. Nope, 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 nope. Ting, 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 ting. I would be losing my mind right now. Just every bit of my mind. Oh, there's something. Oh, another little thing. Oh, horse! Found it! Mine! I know what it is to believe. Through the forest, the path is clear, and the fire is within me. I need to pay attention. Read way faster. Cool. To anyone who is watching this, this is also the same day as the 2024 debate between Trump and Kamala Harris. Or
Kamala.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala.
Kamala.
Okay. No C.
I don't know why I mess that up every single time. Yes. Kamala Harris.
You said it like 5 different ways. Like 5 different ways.
I feel
Terrence.
like everyone pronounces it 5 different ways on TV. Camilla?
No.
Say it again.
Kamala.
Kamala.
No.
Kamala.
Stop talking.
Kamala.
Finally.
Is that what it?
Oh, it took
Kamala.
10 tries.
It's a soft A. Kamala. There we go. I'm trying, okay? I'm genuinely trying. I don't want to mispronounce people's names. That's not fair. Or correct. People's names should be pronounced correctly. Kamala. Just let it be. Just let it be. Just let it be. I'm sorry.
Probably should not bring up the debate.
No, we're not going to.
Or anything politics.
Jesus, we're not.
You just did on stream.
Just that. It's a dating thing.
You could have just said September, whatever.
Yeah.
It's already dated.
Oh, hold up. Look. Someone's engaging in strange rituals in the middle. Because of the... Oh. That's weird. Is it a hammer?
It looks like a hammer.
I guess so.
That doesn't bode well for you, officer.
No, it does not. Not at all. Yes, Bubugo P princess. Catch. Let's go back to scratches. Yes. Ooh. That is ominous.
Someone's falling down that later. I'm so serious.
You're not wrong.
I'm so serious.
You're not wrong. Oh my goodness, you're not wrong. Oh. Is that just a rib? That is a rib cage. Hold on, I want to see. It does make sense that they wouldn't put that in there, but man, does anybody work at this place?
Also, like, why are we not going for backup? Is it because there's potentially a baby?
Wait, what? Say again?
Also, like, why are you not going for backup instead of just going down here alone?
Story, I guess, and
Okay.
There's a baby, but also, like, does nobody work here? Like, no, not yet. But, like, genuinely, does nobody work here?
There's what's his face in the dog
Is that it?
at night.
The hillbilly.
Weirder and weirder down here.
The
Twisted man turned monsters with a hammer. And wherever other contraption
Is
is
this
on.
kind
Is that a
I
flamethrower?
think it's a chainsaw. No, it's a chainsaw. See the razor blade?
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
it.
chainsaw. There we go. God, does nobody work here? Also, at the same time, what kind of work environment is this where people just see that and go, yep, that's just another
Goddamn
day
small
here.
Don't get paid enough to care. My job
Don't.
is this way. Ooh, it's a human-sized space.
Yep, so I'm gonna avoid that for now.
Kind of sounds like bubbling oil.
It does though, or like draining water.
Mm.
Oh, found something. Another little puzzle piece.
Sharpened metal with
My
either rust or blood. Nope, that's blood.
What in the heck?
I mean, I would kind of keep that on me as something to just...
Just stabbies.
Yeah.
Just in
Seems
case.
like you might need it.
Well, he does have a revolver.
Okay.
I know, right? Probably like a 7-shot, 6-shot revolver. To succeed, skill check, press X. When the pointer is inside the success. Oh, that's... Oh, I messed that up.
Shit!
Don't leave the...
What? The bludgeoning weapon?
Yeah, kind of. I'm dead now. I messed up and now I'm dead.
I don't know. You might be able to run.
I can't see nothing now. You can't use your other hand? Ugh. Alright, we're going up. Baby.
Oh, there's a crying baby.
Fuck.
What?
Crip. Shit.
How is that baby not melted? It's probably not a thing to say out loud.
That's why.
I know, but they heat
Actually,
them
why
there
is he standing there all ominously?
in metal, as if the heat's not going to heat up the metal.
We're taking that ramp. Definitely the safest way. ADA compliance and all that.
Ooh.
I paid extra attention there. I want you to know that. Oh, that's where that part was cut out from. The weird little metal part that we found over the mouth.
Excuse me?
Stop!
R1. Okay, survive. What did he do? Hang him on something? Oh. Oh, that's horrific. Come on. There we go. Fate change. Was that a death option? I suppose in the harder version it was. Jesus. Oh, hello. Please get me back. Just end the game. Come on, man, get it! Oh! And the game ends. Mazel tov!
You shot
Oh.
Frank Stone?
I suppose that is the... Oh, well, that's pleasant.
Sleep tight, motherfucker.
Admittedly, this would be a lot of blood loss, but like, no, there's a lot of vascular fluid that runs through there, so you would probably pass out and possibly die. His soul entered into the gigantic machine. Would you like another drink?
Okay. It's okay.
Right now.
I'll get one more. Okay. Up, she's good as well. She's good. Up, she's good. You are fighting so hard. Ah, the hair of the dog. sisters? Probably.
Mom.
Oh, Mom, I was way wrong.
Mom?
Hello?
Nightmare?
Or, I don't know. Yeah, Nightmare, DMT, I don't know.
None of this is right.
Oh, something. Oh, that is not horrific. You're right, definitely a nightmare. It's a cool looking glass, though. I know a couple of people who would love that glass.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Seth. This has a lot of
What the?
PT trailer vibes right now. Yeah, this is really PT trailer vibes right now. Apple computer. Definitely an Apple computer. So if we know that she is the artsy type. Okay, then. Do you think that she's the child that was inside of the
The
foundry?
basket.
Yeah,
Maybe. Depends on what year it is. Grandpa tell us.
that is fair. My guess is 1970. '70s to the '80s. Well, actually, based upon that computer, it should be like the 2000s, correct?
Yeah, the keyboard was too slim.
Yeah. And the mouse was very reminiscent of the 2000s, like 2010s. But it does have a knob TV. Did your parents ever have one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it the TV that was in their bedroom too?
No, it's in the basement.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was
What's
in my parents'
wrong?
room. The knobs obviously didn't work.
I'm here. Everything's all right.
That was horrific.
The temperature on the ground is a moderate 13 degrees Celsius. So, 4 degrees Fahrenheit.
Where are you flying that you were the only passenger?
Just a few minutes.
That's all I'm gonna ask is where are you flying where you were literally the only passenger? Makeup mirror?
She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave while the night wind God's will. And nobody knows, nobody sees.
You can do this, Maddie. Just stay on the right side of the road. I mean the left. The left side is the right side.
Europe? Ireland?
The skyfall was high, and eternity was near.
Is that a hitchhiker? Hi. So, you need a lift?
Reynolds got a flat.
Oh, you're American.
Yeah.
So am I.
Okay. Yeah, so... Do you mind giving me a lift?
Right, sure, of course.
You can drop me off at Garrett Manor. It's just a few miles up the road.
Huh, weird. That's actually where I'm going, too.
So it's not out of your way.
Guess not.
Yes. Yes, you little monster. But we'll grow up here in Saskatchewan. Oh, okay, that's the trophy.
So we're both going to the same place, huh? What are the odds of that?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's not all that odd, seeing as, you know, we're already pretty close, and I don't think this road goes anywhere else.
You talk a lot.
So, did you say
She
you were
talks a
going to
little.
Garrett Manor for business, or...?
I did not.
Oh. So, where are you from?
From?
Like, where do you live?
Paris. That's where I'm from, currently. Before that, I was from Amsterdam, Dublin, Milan, Los Angeles,
Okay, you're well traveled. I
and
got it.
Oregon,
There it is.
once upon a time.
That's cool. Hey, my mom's from Oregon. Well, one of them is. I always heard it was really nice. Or kind of a shithole, but like a really nice kind of shithole. I mean, I wouldn't know anyway because I've never been. I'm a Big Apple girl, born and raised. Barely even made it north of 14th Street before going off to college.
Here in England?
No, Berlin, actually. Oh, I'm Maddie, by the way.
Linda. It's nice to meet you, Maddie.
Yeah, you too. Even if I was worried you might
Why
try
is
to
that-
clonk me.
Yeah, why is that?
Sorry.
What's your name,
I had no
Linda?
control over that.
So, what do you know about this manor we're both coincidentally going to?
What do you know about it?
Hold on now, that's not fair. I asked you first.
Okay, well, I don't know anything, and I'm guessing neither do you.
I didn't say I didn't know anything.
Yeah, you did.
You could tell.
Kinda. Yeah.
All I know is that I was invited for a personal audience with Augustine Lieber, and that was supposed to be super
Isn't this
fancy
the
or
setup
something,
for, like,
and that it
most
would be in
murder
my best
mysteries that take
interest
place in a
not
mansion?
to turn it down.
And then someone ends up dead at dinner.
Seven
So no one
Little
has to find
Indians,
out
what
who
was-
did it.
What was the Seven
My-
Little Indians or
My
Five Little
invitation
Indians?
was pretty much the
9
same.
Little Indians.
And
that
then
was
there
it.
were
Then there were 7. Then there were
no,
6.
there was a book. Not that one.
Oh. No, never mind. Not the most dangerous game.
Hey, take a look. I think we've
You're not
come to
thinking
the end of the
Clue,
rainbow.
are you?
No, specifically a book. A bunch of people, I think, end up going out to like an island house, which is why they're stuck there.
Yes.
And then over the course of the book, one person disappears at a time.
Yeah, and slowly they
And one
all
person
die,
gets
and then
off.
eventually
No.
the last person kills himself.
No.
No?
One of the first people who died is the killer.
Yes, Seven Little Indians.
Is that it?
Yes.
Hmm. I don't think the book was called that.
I think it was.
I don't think so.
Maybe yours wasn't, but the one I'm thinking of was that. One of the very first people who died was literally the murderer, who it was on a small
This
island
place
Mhm.
is
in a mansion.
definitely a little too,
Literally,
on
so
the
many people
nose.
were murdered, just
I
like
was
Clue.
gonna say a little too much like a
The
horror
book I know it
movie.
as is 11,
Exactly.
whatever it was, Little Indians.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And the reason it's called that is
do we
because it has
just
little
knock,
Indian
or-
figurines
Mm-hmm.
on the
not
the
sure.
fireplace.
Oh,
I
doorbell.
You just rang the doorbell. I'm not answering now.
Maybe nobody's home.
They don't DoorDash
This is
out here,
definitely
Shanika.
when I was told to get here.
No, you ring the doorbell and then knock. I'm just
Me
not
too.
answering the door.
Are you just gonna
You
be
gave it
obstinate?
2 seconds for me to get to the seat. Nope.
Anybody
Nope.
home?
Not when you knock like that.
It's a good rule of thumb to try every door.
No, it's not.
it's not.
I'm not answering the door.
No, you think?
Well, they're expecting us, aren't they?
Not anymore.
No way is it.
Cross the name off the list. Get out of my
Do we
house.
just go in?
Why are you asking me?
I would not.
You're a grown-up.
You don't
so are
just
you,
wander
Maddie.
into people's houses.
Yeah, but you're like a grown-up,
And here we go.
aka old.
Apparently. Why are all the lights off?
Beats me.
Do you think that this place was built before like
Hello?
reasonable placement of light
Let's
switches?
take a look around.
There are candles on. Or lit. That is-
Hello? We've arrived.
It is eerie to me knowing that that's what lighting used to be. I mean, obviously you would carry a candelabra or whatever you for dramatic effect. Cool. Gonna completely ignore that particular painting.
So, not this way then. This seems
That
a bit more
genuinely
lively.
scared me a little bit. Just seeing another person there for no reason. Flashes across the screen. You have sealed your fate.
Ah, ladies. Hello, hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Didn't exactly get explicit directions as to what to do once I got here. So,
Yeah, same.
I am so sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Stan. And you would be?
Maddie.
Maddie. Beautiful name. Short for Madeline.
Madison, actually.
Ah. Middle name Lexington?
What?
Midtown. The Big Apple? The city that never sleeps. Home to the most beautiful of women and fiendishly desperate of men.
Why do you know that?
Madison Avenue. Okay, got it.
A fitting name for such a lovely lady.
You move way too weird.
Have you been waiting here a while?
More than a minute and less than a lifetime.
Is that long?
Well, it certainly felt that way until you arrived.
You're an annoying person.
The front door was unlocked, so I wandered around and made myself at home. Till I found a way to really make myself at home.
Isn't it kind of weird there's no one here? I mean, we were invited, right?
Yes, well, one could write a book on all the incomprehensible complexities of British hospitality. Many have, in fact.
Oh, Stan, this is...
Linda Castle. I am such a huge fan of your work. I'm at a loss for words. I am just humbled by your presence.
Okay, sure.
Bruno Stanford III, at your beck and call. Only if you call me Stan.
So apparently that was her correct name.
Sure.
Truly an honor. Truly.
So what's going on right now?
Well, I think our new friend here is familiar with some of my little movies.
Hold on. Your movies are a lot of things, but they are not little.
You're a filmmaker?
Yeah. I've made some movies.
A lot more than some movies, if I may say so. Maybe you've heard of a little film called Buried by the Break of Dawn? Bloodpoint. Bloodbenders. The blade may swing in both directions, but death only moves in one.
No. Sorry.
Wait, didn't you two come here together?
Oh, no. I mean, yeah, we drove in together, but only the last couple miles.
I had some car trouble.
I see. I'm sorry. I thought that you were Miss Castle's assistant.
Nope, just me. Wait, should I be flattered or insulted by that?
Oh, well, I didn't mean.
I'm just flattered you think I have an assistant.
I'm sure if you did, she would not be nearly as charming as Miss Avenue.
Your last name is Avenue?
No.
What? Did I miss something?
Only that we are at a loss at what to do in the absence of our host. Wherever may be.
I guess we should keep looking around. I mean, why not
So
at this
is
point?
your last name Avenue?
Maybe our host has left something out for us.
What do you do, Stan?
Oh, I won't bore you with all the details, but it involves money and fast cars and trading. But nothing illegal, obviously.
You trade crypto.
Obviously.
And not well. That's definitely what you do. You trade crypto and not well. The Epic of Gilgamesh. Where's it going to open us to there?
A bit of light bedtime reading.
Tablet 5, The Slaying of Hambaba. My friend Hambaba, guardian of the forest, grind up, kill, pulverize, and destroy him. Before the permanent god, Enlil hears, and the gods are full of rage at us. Enlil is in Nefer. Shamash is in Sifar. Erect and eternal, momentum proclaiming, now Gilgamesh killed Hababa. They tied together a raft, and Kidu steered it, while Gilgamesh held the head of Hambath. Annotation. Read carefully, Norman. Study close what Enkidu tells Gilgamesh. He saw beyond Hambaba's pleas for clemency, recognized sparring the demon would undo the hero's righteously won victory. That only a violent demonstration could stir the watching gods. There is no room for mercy in the pursuit of glory. The heavens will not open for a champion that shows restraint. Okay then. Can I tell you something? I do wish as though I actually had read the Epic of Gilgamesh and I was like, ah yes, an excellent read, let me tell you about it. But I have not actually read the Epic of Gilgamesh, nor do I plan on reading it. Bust the door open. No sleeping. Open your eyes.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, another door.
Huh. Movie poster inside a cabinet.
There you
Interesting
enter the
choice.
murder mill.
Murder mill.
Huh. Interesting.
Hey, either of you heard of Murder Mill?
Holy shinobi. You're kidding, right?
No.
Not the only one around here who's familiar with it.
Wait. This is one of yours?
It's one of the first things I ever worked on. Super low budget. We had no idea what we were doing. Should never have seen the light of day. I still wish it hadn't.
Why?
Well, things tend to get blown out of proportion.
I heard it was only screened a few times, and each time the audience flew into a rabid, murderous rage.
No, come on.
Don't try and deny it. The film is legendary.
I think people were just bored out of their minds.
Look, I'm sure they made you sign all sorts of non-disclosure agreements, like...
What? Who?
Oh, there's someone
government.
else watching.
When they confiscated and destroyed every existing
second
copy
person.
of the film.
Oh, give me a break.
I heard they kept at least one, just in case. The CIA's got this secret lab called Leary's Memorial Institute where they use it for enhanced interrogation.
How do you know all this?
I'm a fan. And it pays to know this kind of stuff.
Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know, but I am digging the theatrics.
Ah, good. I see you three have wasted no time getting acquainted with each other. I'm so very sorry for the delay in my arrival. There are a great many things that require my attention at the moment, and I would hate to have to deprive you of my full attention while we are together.
Ah, yes. And speaking of needing attention.
All dried up, are we? We can't have that. After all, you're far too capable of a negotiator when you're sober.
And twice that when I'm not.
Madison, would you also like a refreshment?
It's just Maddie.
Oh, my mistake. Maddie it is.
Oh, it's fine.
Nonsense. Never be shy about what you call yourself. Your name is who you are. That's important to remember.
And who are you?
I call myself Augustine Lieber.
Nice to meet you, Augustine Lieber.
Now that we are properly introduced, I must again offer you a drink.
This seems like a bit of a pivotal moment. Why not?
Sure, yeah. I'll just have whatever Stan's having.
Of course. And you?
No thanks.
I think you may like it.
Never had a drink in my life. I don't plan on starting now.
I know it's been quite a long journey for you all to come here today. I hope, despite that, you'll find it'll all be worth the effort.
Guess that's up to you now, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
Well, I'll show you mine. Do show me yours.
Aren't we a bit eager? Manners, Mr. Stamford. Not all of us are caught up yet. Your drink.
Thanks.
You okay?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
ominous.
no, it's nothing.
Where'd you get this at?
Amazon.
Brass tacks, Augustine. I did not come all this way just for drinks.
What's in your hand?
What's in there?
Look, I don't know what you two have come to sell her, but I just happen to have one of the most sought-after pieces of rare cinematic ephemera to ever hit the market.
What is on something
Well, that right there
small?
is the only surviving segment of film from the original camera shot celluloid of one Murder Mill. The earliest known work of a certain noted auteur, allegedly, should be worth a small fortune.
So I'm told.
Hate to burst your bubble.
Damn it. There goes its one-of-a-kind value.
Not quite.
I never knew what it was from.
Oh.
You told me I had to bring this to you in person if I wanted to make it.
I will keep the promises I made to you.
Are you an actress?
All of you.
What if I don't want to sell?
Well, that would be your choice. But after 40 years of pain, why would you choose to live with more? I have to apologize again, but there are urgent matters I must attend to in my private reliquary. You're welcome to continue to make yourselves at home until I return.
I really think we need to finish discussing...
All in due course, Ms. Castle. We were so close. I could feel the entity's force, its power pulsating through the steel mill. Until Sam Green's petty act of bravado ruined everything. The ritual disrupted. My key mangled. Yet Frank Stone didn't die that night. His essence was seared into the very foundations of the mill. An endless, agonized nightmare. I had to find the right means to awaken him.
Taking bets. That's the baby. Whoever's speaking is the baby, I mean.
You just don't get it, do you? You think we're weak? That we're nothing? You make me sick. There's just one thing you bastards will just never understand. You can tie us up. You can torture us. You can put us through every hellish trial your sick imaginations can come up with. But you'll never defeat our spirit. No. My sister? Oh, God. All I have to do is betray my own sister, and you'll let me go free to fight another day. God damn you! God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice!
Oh my god, this is the worst acting I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, it is.
Oh no, we're not doing Hopeless. We're definitely doing Defiant.
You fail to see what truly makes us human. I'd rather die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love. My answer is no. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum. Do your worst. I can take it. Ah! What is that? What are you doing?
There's a part of me that feels like the worst part of this is the cinematography and not necessarily the writing.
What was the worst part?
How's that?
The cinematography.
It wasn't the death.
Amazing.
Really?
I don't know.
It wasn't like too much?
No way.
I mean,
It's
the
like
acting's
Nobody
bad,
ever
but the
sold it.
cinematography
You
is way
gotta play to
worse.
the cheap seats, Jaime. That's where the money is.
Rad.
How do we do, Linda? Was that a good one?
Let me check the gate.
I think my parents had that
You can check the
exact
gate on
same
these little Super
recorder.
8s?
No, actually, the lens
I don't
doesn't come
think
off,
mine did.
so...
Somebody
At least I
just
don't
wanted to
remember
show
it.
off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just trying to take the craft seriously.
The craft! Jeez Louise.
So, are we good, or what?
Yeah. I mean, it looked great.
How did the blood gag look?
Well...
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
I did really sell it.
Yeah, but did you get any of it in frame?
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera, too. And there's no such thing as a wide close-up.
Or an extreme shot.
Or face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
I feel like this is a little bit mix-mashy. What do you think?
You're defensive now. The other one seems quiet and shy. You get on her good side. Make it up to the loud one later.
So defensive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course. Chris, you're the director. But,
Oh.
like, part of the job is
I thought
working with
Chris
people
was
you
the nice one.
trust, and I trust Linda's judgment on the camera stuff, you know?
Let's just shoot both versions and then we can see which way works better in the edit.
Isn't that how it works?
And it'll be
Yeah,
my
that is
way.
how it works.
Really,
Because
Chris? You're gonna be that
I'm the
upset by
director.
that?
You're not a great director.
No, not
Hold
really.
Still, let me clean you off.
We'll get it on this one.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot.
Oh my.
Coercion.
Yeah. Oh, it's like spearmint cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
Worth it.
You guys want me to leave?
All right.
Gross.
On your feet, people. Everybody back to one. We're going again. We are going again. Okay. Sound speeds.
Camera speeds.
All right. Everybody settle. And hold. And hold. And action.
What up?
Fuck, no!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Oh, hi, Mr. Green.
Sheriff.
Sheriff. Right. Sorry.
How many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just in the middle of a take.
A take.
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing. Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail, I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Dixie.
Miss Gordon. Miss Christine Gordon. I
know
suggest
she's
you
probably
immediately
not gonna-
vacate the
Never mind.
premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Still Mill. Ever.
I feel like she's probably one of the redeemable characters. They do make it hard at first.
The big portion of me says to be apologetic, because, like, that's how I am, but, like, I kind of want to see the reluctant side, but, like...
Well, the camera's broken, though.
That is fair.
Oh, man. Sir, we're really sorry. We didn't realize we were doing anything wrong.
Plus,
We'll
he's
clear
gonna
out.
come save you guys later when you break in again.
We've got a movie to finish.
I know, but we have to do what the sheriff says. He's the sheriff.
I don't care who he is.
And we're very happy to do
Who
whatever the
raised
sheriff
you?
says.
Kind of.
And,
You terrible little gremlin.
Who are
don't forget
you?
to clean up.
Thank you, officer.
God, we're old.
Kind of. What are we supposed to do with the busted camera? I don't know. Use the current footage. Jesus.
Without a working camera or a location, I guess that's it then, huh?
The camera just needs to be fixed.
Yeah, crazy eyes.
What the hell crawled up his ass?
No, he's not so bad. Usually.
We're not gonna do
Crawled
what
up
he
yours.
says, right?
Kind of. You are real bold to
Really?
be talking to the cops like that.
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage.
AKA, come back later.
Also, you have a broken camera. What are you gonna do about it?
Kind of. Just come back later.
Get out.
Just hire somebody to kind of like keep a lookout and be like, hey, he's coming.
Hire somebody. You mean boss them?
You don't have to boss him.
That's how she is. Did you not just meet her?
Kind of. That's fair. Just get that one fat friend to be like, I don't know, guys, and it's like, no, you're gonna be fine, just like every
The
other
curly
like
hair?
murder movie. The what?
With the curly hair?
Yeah, with the curly hair.
They always give him perms.
All wrapped out, sir.
Now, don't you try and pull any fast ones on me.
She
I'll
will.
be watching.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, sir, we will be back. This is, in fact, the 2000s, and we will definitely be back when we assume that you are not paying attention. Again, very specific point of view. Curiosity on Main Street. I like that house. Garish color scheme, but I like it.
Ugh! What a complete and utter disaster!
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Ugh, who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
Gothic. I like
I
it.
was gonna say exhausting,
Hey,
but
what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
mascot.
Not a chance.
Whoa, don't open that up. I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you know, you open it.
Whatever.
That is fair.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset. Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time?
Then keep
Like,
people
go
out of
after
abandoned
actual
buildings where they could
criminals
get
and
hurt.
shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just a baby.
And you still don't know anything.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
For starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Moved in.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, because I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I
Annoying.
would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? our steel mill where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
Who were the victims?
Just people. Some from the town, some were never identified.
The killings were random. There was no pattern.
Like, how many are we talking?
No one knows for sure.
Because they never found the bodies.
They found parts.
Do you know what this means?
That we need a new location?
No, dummy. That we already have the best location.
How do you...
Think about it. Our movie shot in a real-life murder mill? You can't buy that kind of publicity, Buster.
Oh.
People are
Or
actually
that
going to
kind
see
of
this
restraining
thing.
order.
We're going to be, like, totally famous.
Okay, sure. We might get some butts in seats, but like, what if they don't like what they see?
Then we just got to make sure these last couple of scenes are going to blow the top of their heads off.
Do you think people stick around for the whole movie?
Camera's fucking broken!
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So,
Why would the
yeah,
drugstore
thing
be
is,
able to fix
I
this?
kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts.
Mm.
Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
Castigar, papá. No tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa.
What?
I wish that I spoke Spanish.
You want a piece of me too?
All I heard was something about the house.
Hey, you okay? What's up?
Nothing, it's fine.
Didn't sound fine.
As soon as Mom got sick, I dropped everything in my whole life in New York to come home and help. And all he does is act like I'm not doing enough. It's like he doesn't even care what I had to give up.
I'm sure he's just worried about Mom.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm here. The least he could do is try not to ground me like I'm 16.
Totally. What is he thinking, right?
Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some steam.
I get it.
The last thing Mom needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
No, I'm just speaking from the heart.
Okay. What do you need from me?
That's where your liver is.
Well, we're making this movie, and we're so close to finishing, but we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted today, and we need a few
Change his
bucks
phone?
to get it fixed.
Alright, can you pause? Press
I
pause.
don't know.
How much do you need?
Alright, be back in 2 minutes.
You just unpaused it.
That's neat. You can change the difficulty on the fly.
Just like $20 would probably cover it.
$20. That ain't pocket change.
That's how much camera repairs cost these days.
Seriously?
We're trying to make this thing good, and good don't come cheap.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You guys really needed to finish the film?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'm in.
Older sister's the
Who
best
am I to
sister.
stand in the way of art?
You won't regret it.
Oh, and I get the garage tonight.
What? Why?
Because I need it.
This is where all our editing stuff is.
Well, that's the deal. Take it or leave it.
All right. It's a deal.
Try not to waste it.
Don't worry. We'll put it to good use.
Again, what drugstore is able to repair the lens on a camera?
You're looking a little
When did this
wiggly.
take
Fine, it's
place?
just- what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh,
Huh?
it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's, like, actually poisonous, do you?
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go at any time. Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
I thought that place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
What is it?
Do curiosity shops even repair cameras?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all
Right?
sorts
That's
of
what I
old
was
junk.
about to say. That's
You never
definitely
know.
where you go and you buy haunted equipment or cursed
I bet
stuff.
they have some rad old junk, too.
But it's all demonic.
Your call, Chris.
Curiosity shop. I have to. I'm sorry. Have to do it.
Why not?
God, yeah, definitely. We gotta sell our. We gotta
Regarding
sell our
said
soul.
shop,
We can't
eh?
like have this kind of movie without the
Yes, I get it.
curiosity shop.
Lead the way. Man,
Kind of.
I didn't know any better.
What's the drugstore gonna do?
Forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
And we hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras.
These look like they've seen better days.
Ha! See?
They're not
I was
gonna put
right.
the best ones in the window. We gotta look inside.
They all definitely
Ah,
capture like
too bad.
the spirits of the
So
past.
much for that. We can still help the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for? Hello? Hello? We saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for
Blanky.
this. Of course you are.
Yeah, she fixed it.
Please,
Uh-huh.
come on inside.
Peppa will go fix it because she's the smartest Peppa girl. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Blanket reclaimer.
Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you, if I can find it out back. Please make yourselves at home.
Okay.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
You look like you personally
Ourselves at
knew
home?
George Washington.
Here?
I don't know. I think it's
Am I wrong
kind
though?
of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
Let's see. Could it have been in... No. Maybe this
Oh, that is not horrifying.
Cute bunny.
put all the... How is this place
Have you ever seen those old photos of like early Halloween? Oh my goodness, they are a special kind of nightmare fuel. Genuinely, they make everything that kids wear currently look like nothing at all.
Whoever owned this place before had some lousy luck.
Dear Mr. Olson, this letter will serve to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of Ned's Nutty Ned Knacks. All relevant legal paperwork has been signed, and you should receive payment by month's end. My client also wanted to extend their sympathies to your recent hardships. If there's any lesson to be drawn from this, it is that fire, theft, and casualty are not things that happen to other... What? Hopefully moving on from Cedar Hills will give you some distance from the bereavement. After all, time is a great healer, and perhaps one day you'll find yourself able to adopt another cat. That was a lot to take in. And that page does not seem to cover the exact same amount of writing space as that one does on the right.
No, it doesn't.
That just seems wildly longer than
the abridged version. It's the Cliff Notes. It's all the important parts.
Uh-huh. Wait a minute, hold on. I didn't look on the back. Let me look at the back. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. That's where all the important stuff is on the back. Dead weight. Just seeing that at the exact same time. Hold up. Dead weight.
Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way
No,
we
he
can get
won't.
back in again.
Listen. All I'm gonna say is that I know people who have definitely broken into
Gotta be another way into the mill.
asylum.
Okay, but if you had to guard the town from some sort of hell portal, I feel like you're gonna be more suspicious.
I'm just saying you might be a little bit, just a little aggro.
I mean, there's a face burned into the floor.
What's that thing where people see shapes of faces and things?
It's not that man literally vaporized against the floor somehow.
You're just
even though he was
being
suspended off of the
dramatic.
ground, he vaporized into the
Something
floor.
that can help us amongst all this junk.
You're just staring intently at that crow. Listen, I know there's definitely going to be something over there, so I want to check the entire area first, see if there's any more of those weird little figurines that we pick up. Beyond the rabbit mask. Oh my goodness.
Is
We're
that
not
not your
looking at that
favorite part?
again. Oh, another box. Found the box! Oh. Hello, empty
Just
box.
to remind you.
Right. There are, in fact, things that we should be looking for. Oh, come on. Here we go.
I don't know what that is, but it looks painful.
Okay, that's
Definitely
definitely
a
supposed to be a
weapon.
human spine, but is that basically the thing?
And then the skull, and then the...
That looks just like the weird scythe thing. Well, kind of
No,
like the weird scythe
the ankle's
thing.
wrong.
Yeah, you're
No
right.
handle.
I know, but it looks like if you were to extend it out.
Looks like he can use it like one.
Kind of. Horrific.
Maybe the jaw's unhinged sideways.
Like a snake.
Mm.
Yep. What was that movie where that was from?
I don't know.
You see it so vividly. Oh well.
Mannequins. A tried and true favorite of all video game horror movies.
Oh, examine. TV. Turn on TV.
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
Where's that? Where specifically is that?
I'm sure it's fine.
That is horrific.
Not ominous at all.
That is, in fact, horrific. Oh, pick up. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
The smiling successor to the Macmillan estate? Is that a reference?
And look at its jaw. It does unhinge. Can you ask the lady about that? Like, ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
What is this about?
What is this,
ma'am?
though?
Why?
You said there might be interesting. What is this?
Macmillan Estate? Is that a reference to the last game that they put out? Maybe. That might be a reference to Dead by Daylight with the Oh my goodness. Werewolf? Oh hello. What are you?
Is that mold on the box?
I don't think so. It's supposed to
sure
be
that's not mold?
Shanika, for your own...
I'm pretty sure that's mold.
For your own edification, I'm just gonna say that that is in fact dust. So that you sleep at night.
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm gonna be like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Yes.
Whoa.
Your hands look awful.
May I?
I insist.
Break it, you buy it,
Do I
though.
have to hand crank that? Does it record its sound on
It's
wax
pretty
cylinders?
old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
$20.
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
Suspicious.
$20.
Perfect.
Okay, sure. I think that seems
Don't
reasonable
spend it
for
on one
something
place,
like
she
this.
said. I just wanted to put it in at the last minute.
Oh, thank you.
very
Thank you so
Thanks
much
for
for being
finding us a
like
camera.
that.
It was no trouble at
That's
all.
what I'm here for.
It truly is such a joy to see young people
I'm sure it won't come back to bite
passionate
you.
about the
I'm
arts.
sure it will.
Yeah.
I am so sure that will come back and
that's
bite
us.
me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why are you... Did you get the footage from the other one?
Nope, they just left it there.
They just left their
Yes,
usable
they sure
footage?
did. With all of their
Guys,
souls.
oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do
Really?
you want me to...
Hold
And
this.
cigarettes?
Be right back.
You implying that she's not
we
coming
just spent
back?
all the money.
Emergency sock quarter.
Emergency sock quarter?
Can I get some Marlboro Longs?
You can get
Jesus.
milk for a quarter? This is a horror game.
Back then.
Makes you think about reality again.
So I actually had a preacher when I went to middle school tell me that back when he was growing up, he was able to literally get, what is it? Waterlogged shoe. I was wrong, it is in fact not a potato. Will this be the first game I ever actually get all the collectibles on?
Don't say that out loud.
Yeah, that's fair actually. But ooh, game.
Didn't you just say you were getting milk? Not playing games? Isn't it like a quarter to play?
Ha! Oh, wait, what? Oh, this is actually just, oh god, what is this called? I'm about to show just how bad I am at, Space Invaders. Jesus, that's what it is. Oh my god, it's so much faster than Space Invaders! Why are you like this? This is so much faster than Space Invaders ever was. Jesus. Oh, this is riveting.
Do you get to be the high score if you win?
Probably. I'm not playing a second level of this. I'm definitely beating the first level, but I'm not playing a second level. Oh, come on. Come on! There it is. No, we're not playing that game. Nope, we're done. We're not doing that. Not doing that. Hello.
I could so find a place for these in Murder Mill. If
Pull 'em.
we had any cash to spare, which we absolutely do not.
Foreshadowing at its best, ladies and gentlemen.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. That definitely won't come back to
I'm
bite
sure
me in the
you
butt
did
that I
not
don't have
need
that.
the
Absolutely, I
firefighters
did
to
not
blow
need
something
that.
up.
Absolutely, I did not need that.
Cursed movies? Really?
Best Left
Must be a
Buried,
slow
a dark
news day.
mythology of the lost movie by Joe Blue. There are those films that have been lost over time, which, in their absence, have developed an aura of mystery. These lost movies have fascinated film historians and conspiracy theorists alike, not because they wish to marvel at the performance of the actors or craft the director, but because they believe that whatever remnants of the footage can cobble together, they may gain a glimpse into the darker reality realized by the camera. Okay.
Demolition scheduled this year.
Cedar Hills renewal.
Our
enters
movie
new
is going to be the
phase in
last
Fast
record of the
and
mill.
Furious. Lightbringer Estate Cedar Hill renewal enters a new phase. Move faster to secure your place today. Lightbringer Estates have announced the next stage in the transformation of Cedar Hill, with new homes planned on the land around the site of the Cedar Hill Steel Mill. Exploratory visits to the old Cedar Steel site by Lightbringer's expert team of engineers and architects have already commenced, ahead of demolition scheduled for later this year and construction beginning in early 81. Oh wow, so it is like 1980.
Yeah, it's 1980.
Did they no, I'm sorry, never mind. This is a flashback. Sorry. Why are we in here? We got no money.
Milk. Emergency stock
We
quarter.
ain't got no money.
Emergency stock quarter.
Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
How would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda,
Busted.
you can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
Fun fact.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes.
You were so prepared, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. I need
Fun
to
fact,
get
what,
some
old man?
milk, but
I'm
couldn't
sure that
find
there
any.
is such thing as a
I got you.
bookworm. I'm sure there is. I'm sure it's something to do with like
One
worms
milk.
eating hemp or something.
One milk. Thanks.
No sweat. All right, that'll be 25
I
cents.
suppose I'll look that up for
Okay.
the next stream.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
You mean sweaty?
Not so bad if you like to
And
read,
gross.
I guess.
True. We've got a
Definitely
rad
smelly.
horror section too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Tap out with your self-preservation skills.
Super into it.
Guess not.
But
He likes her.
I know. I'm aware.
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He
Oh.
watches that place like a hawk.
Yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Is that not him in the background?
Man,
Talking real loud?
I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
We're putting together a fundraiser.
Why does he kind of look
To
like
show
Childish
movies.
Gambino?
at the library.
Am I wrong though?
Okay.
A little.
Right, kind of like in the eyes.
Need a ride home?
Oh yeah. Let me just
Just be
get
more
my
in the
bag.
hair.
Not him.
No, I know.
Okay. You see it though, right?
In the hair, and the
Kinda.
above the
Like
nose.
above the nose. You know what I mean?
Chris, I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I
Why are you apologizing?
wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
She's not.
I get it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
When you spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons. You ready? Take care.
Is no one gonna lock up? There's no shift change. You just leave the store empty until.
This is the
I can get you back
1980s.
into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Let's make a
Traitor.
movie.
Listen, this is back when they used to leave like 5-year-olds to take care of themselves. Kind of just throw cheese at them and be like, don't burn the house down and close the door.
No stealing whatsoever?
I
Nope.
have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me.
Oh, wow.
They
Gosh, we
couldn't
should have
know
gone
what power
to the
they
convenience
held in
store.
their hands, nor what cruelty
Selling
awaits
souls
them in
everywhere.
the steel mill.
She's probably over
But
there
what
too.
true
She's just like
creator
Roger from American Dad.
for their art.
She runs all the stores. She would have popped up on the other side. Oh my, how
Outside
you
the store,
doing,
it would have been
dear?
25, and they wouldn't have flexed on the price. You'd be like, "Oh, I think I have something for you. Come across the street here."
Yeah. She pops up on the other side.
Yeah. Don't mind the cobwebs and the creepy dolls and the bunny masks.
Compassionate. Let's do compassionate. She seems like a compassionate person.
Sure,
Are
she
you
does.
okay?
Yeah.
No, her.
Guess I just.
Oh yeah, she'll give into it. She
No,
doesn't
not
seem
her.
compassionate though.
What happened to
Told you.
Augustine again?
She left.
Does she look like Aurora
She said she
Moonglow
had to do something
from Baldur's
very
Gate?
urgently in her
Who?
private reliquary.
Oh,
Now that
her?
we're all
Yeah,
awake
the
again,
traitor.
Can we forget about Augustine
A
for
little
minute
bit.
and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room? 1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
1,000?
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
That's hyper specific.
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it
You're what's
being
his face,
cursed?
son. I can see it in your
British
face.
rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent.
I think
Now, I don't know
crypto's not a
about you
thing
two
right now.
ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around
We
this
don't
big
know
old
that.
house of curiosities.
Remember, it was a
Are
big
we
thing way
allowed
before it
to
became
look
popular.
around?
Crypto in coffee shops.
What do you say, Director?
Does though.
Wanna keep
He
sitting
does look
around,
like a
or
crypto and coffee
wanna peek
shop
behind the
like
curtain?
connoisseur. In quotation marks.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, now this is a real bold statement kind of room. You know what I mean?
God, you're annoying.
You Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
It is very annoying.
Sounds
that
like you
this
didn't
is
scout
well
your
within
mark
my
as well as you
wheelhouse of
thought.
things I
In
would
business,
want.
we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills if I were you.
I'm
But
just like
rattling
that
around up here, that could be
On the
mutually
inside.
beneficial.
Why don't you tell me how you know so much about Murder Mill?
I'm a big fan. What's your first credit?
Cut the shit, man.
Okay. You want to know the truth?
Yes.
When I first heard about it, I didn't believe it was real. But the more I looked into it, the more breadcrumbs I found. And the further I followed the trail, the more fascinated I became. Not just in the film, in the legend. Whether you meant to or not, you created a monster with this movie. Even if it isn't really cursed, the fact that everyone believes it is makes it real.
Believing in something doesn't make it real.
I know it's probably not him, but does his voice not sound like
Find out
Five?
for myself. Took me a
It
couple
does,
years,
though.
but
From the Umbrella
the
Academy.
opportunity
Yeah.
came for me to
It does,
actually
though.
acquire a
I have to
genuine
Google it later.
piece of it.
That would be worth a Google.
I jumped at the chance.
And just how did you acquire it, exactly?
Hey,
Did you really wait in that room that long?
Put the ear pressed against the door, yeah.
found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
Isn't this an atrium?
Hmm,
Come on.
looks like it.
What defines an atrium?
Would you put me on the spot like that?
I just would.
Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
It would.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks. It's
Not
Italian.
you.
Well, the shoes are Italian. And a belt. I got a cheat from a guy.
Are
He's
they?
got a guy who's got a pants guy. So I got these pants from his guy's guy. Had them tailored just right by the other guy I know, who also got me the blazer, which is like a super limited VIP club edition. But you want to know a secret?
Sure.
Found the turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
Scandalous.
Right? Don't tell
Yeah,
me.
that's how I feel about
Oh,
this
you can be
conversation
sure of
too.
that.
Oh,
Huh. Now that was a curious sound.
what does it say?
Archibald something. Macmillan.
Archibald.
Didn't Macmillan come up?
Yeah,
The
it's-
son of Macmillan turned into that creepy doll.
That's right. You're right. With like the murdery.
You guys might get murdered.
Kind of. Jesus. Foreshadowing. Glad you're paying attention, because I'm not. I'm doing my best.
It took a little bit of a nap.
There's a lot of names in this. There's a lot of names happening right now that I'm just trying my best to keep track. Oh, hello.
Not suspicious at all.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want in my house.
Don't be suspicious.
That's two different personalities. We just going, this is what I'm talking about. Hidden entrances, you. Oh, we're gonna get murdered in here.
I get the sense our host just has a lot of valuable property and likes to be keenly aware of everyone's comings and goings.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Is that what this
Okay,
is?
5.
Right? Jesus. Are these like the original Pentagon like diagrams? What the heck is this? Augustine has an interest in temporal machinery.
Okay.
That was my second guess. 666.
Oh, it was?
Absolutely. Mark of the
Okay,
beast.
then.
That kind of nonsense.
From Pentagon to
Numerology.
temporal.
Yes,
Okay.
temporal machinery.
Okay.
Absolutely second guess. Definitely not like the 100th. Oh, what's up with that one that's off? How come they never... Well, I guess that does make sense why they don't have one camera that actually faces inside the camera room. That'd be a stupid question. Never mind. I wasn't asking that. Definitely was not asking that. Yeah, I already looked at the painting guy. Don't worry about it.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Thank you.
Well,
Your
it's
mom.
no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
How would that not be a secret?
What was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime, I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, that's... It's quite sad.
Your answer, Putz. What is it?
Touching.
Answer the question.
Again, liver. No one knows where the heart is.
And what about you, Stan? Where'd you get your piece of the film?
Well, now, that is a very good question.
Madison.
Oh my god.
As soon as I did that, I knew that I made a mistake. But Madison, I really need you to pay
You know
attention
what?
to the plot right now.
Since I am such a big fan of your work, I'll give
We're
you a
very
little taste,
empathetic.
free of charge. I can't tell you
knew.
who I got it from or why they had it. I will tell you that I acquired it from them completely by the book in a very honorable game of chance.
You
I
won
knew
it?
you'd be an absolute
Fair and
putz.
square.
Who the fuck would be gambling with it? They have no right.
Well, it seems like you're more attached to this little project than what you've been letting on.
You don't just gamble away something like that.
Sorry, Madison. I'm sorry, dang. Gosh, you know, I'm welcome. Jeez. Okay, come on, game. There we go. Oh, it's a it's a loading area. Okay, that's why it's acting up. Come on, game. We're going up there. There we go. You can do it. One foot after the other. I love the stained glass. That is how you show that you have money. The little accents in life. Oh, hello.
Cool statue. Missing a piece, though.
The whatever Macmillan? The son of Macmillan?
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
Oh, you definitely look like the person.
Sensationalist trash.
The Face of the Devil.
Sam
the true
Green
story of
took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
Told by the man who stopped him, Sheriff Lloyd Cushik. He's the one who stopped him. Well, shot him, but that's not the point. What were you doing? The fateful night, I had sent one of my deputies over to check in on things. Not my first choice. The Flatfoot.
Leave me alone.
The Flatfoot was from out of state and was a little green for my liking. But all he had to do was to hold the line and report back on anything suspicious. But when Tommy called, I knew it was it. Standing before the furnace, I thought I'd stepped into the fiery depth of hell itself. And there was Stone, standing on that platform like a twisted gargoyle, a tiny bundle of innocence held in his death grip. Wait, what?
I don't know, but it's not 5.
A tiny bundle of influence held. I am not afraid to admit I was scared. I was only a moment to act before all was lost, so I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made a silent prayer that my aim would be struck. Oh, you lying son bitch! You weren't even there. Turn page. You weren't even there. Stone's corpse wasn't even cold before a whole bunch of out-of-towners descended on Sellers Hill, trying to grab their piece of the action. Lawyers, reporters, rubberneckers. Oh, rubberneckers. Jesus, I can read. Yeah, the rubberneckers, you name it. More than a few weren't satisfied with what they found. They wanted to make a conspiracy out of it. Said that he must have had an accomplice to do what he did. Me? I don't buy it. I never have. That's because I know firsthand that he acted alone. Saw it with my own 2 eyes. So to all those who claim otherwise, I say this. One monster was enough for Cedar Hills. Alright, pause it real quick. Would you like an icy pop? Yeah, icy pop. Grabbed her the white icy pop. There we go. Grabbed her the white icy pop because I know that she prefers the white icy pop. I got the blue one, which is tasty. whoever you are, I hope you're having a wonderful night tonight. Let's continue.
I should check on Maddie. Can't be easy meeting someone from her mom's past.
Yeah? And what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out. Who, Stan? Psh, not in a million years. No way.
Looks like it opens with a key.
Oh, open window. Nothing.
You sure would get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I've just felt so, like, empty since she died. Like I'm sleepwalking through a nightmare and I just can't seem to wake up.
It never gets easier when you lose someone. But it does become less suffocating.
I hope so, because sometimes I just feel like I'm going crazy. Like, she really is out there, guiding me, trying to tell me something. That's why I came here. It felt like that's what she wanted me to do. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids, making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell.
Oh.
That
So
night,
Jaime is the director.
we were on our way home.
No, Jaime is
picking up a new camera.
the kid that was acting.
We were
This
driving
is
past the
them in the
Rivera's
future.
house. The garage door was wide
I'm sorry.
open.
Jaime's
full of
not-
light,
I'm sorry, the mom.
and the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was
Oh, is
just
that the
tearing out
sister?
of
The
there
mom
in
is the
every
sister.
direction.
Oh.
This is in the future.
And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
I play guitar too.
Thank you.
Oh.
Hey guys.
Yeah, home. Gotta make it up to Madison
Look.
for what I said earlier.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah, there, right there.
Oh my God, there's someone out there.
A person. Augustine suspected something.
If someone else did find out this deal is going down, they might be after the film strips.
Healthy competition does make for
Oh,
better
could I
offers.
press stop?
My guess is that if they're all dressed in black and prowling around the place like a thief, they're not here to make an offer.
Maybe they just want to make a dramatic entrance.
Should we tell
If something
Augustine? They
happens,
might
I
be
need to
dangerous.
press up.
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
That is some
I
Resident
doubt
Evil
anything
stuff
can
over
get through
there.
that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Are you the sheriff? Or the sheriff's son? The Phantom of the Cedar Hills, 1980. Jamie.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
Maybe you should be on time.
Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris.
You're very on
Just
time.
got a
Don't you
lot
look
to
at
do.
me like that.
Uh-huh.
Hey, right on time.
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No. Tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders.
guarantee
We
we
are
can't do
sitting
that
on a
today.
freaking
At
gold
least at
mine
the
here.
Randall,
Sounds like a
library
productive
or
day.
something.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
It is Linda.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit.
Sounds
People
right.
around here knew what was up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
and Dad got a little more credit too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Guess not. It's definitely not something you see every day.
That's what I'm counting on.
Wait, so shouldn't we head out?
Yes, right. So, slight change of plans.
What?
When Robert and I dug into all these articles, we realized there might be an opportunity to find some places in the mill that could be even more directly connected to Stone, where we can shoot.
Don't do that.
So, it'll just take us a few minutes to look through.
That's not going to leave us a lot of time.
Trust me, it'll be
That's how
worth
they
it.
shoot the cursed
Especially
movie
if this
on
is
the
our
cursed
only chance to go
videotape.
back to the mill.
Fair. Look around the garage, then talk to Linda. Murder mill. I assume that they cool.
I can't believe Mom's finally getting out.
Jamie hospital
can't wait.
called. Mom will be home Sunday.
Here,
Why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
We're looking for anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
I'm sure no one was sad to see it go.
End of an era. Cedar Mill to permanently close. August 24th, 1967.
Here,
The Cedar
look at this.
Steel Mill,
Mill
once the
projections
industrial
dire for
heartbeat
fall
of our
season.
town, is
It
to be
mentions
permanently
Frank?
closed
No, but
after 40
it goes
years
into
of
the
almost
mindset of the
continuous
workers.
operation.
People were
Founded by the
depressed.
Howard
There were
Kinsey
suicides.
At the mill?
Tester
Not at the
in
mill, but like
1921,
people who worked
the mill
there or
in
got
its
laid off.
wartime heyday produced high-quality
This was a year or
steel
two
that
before the
was
murder
distributed across
Does
the
not
nation.
sound like a fun
Mr.
place to spend a
Tester's
12-hour
legacy
shift.
was
There are a
honored by his
couple
daughter
articles like this.
Morgan in a statement
mill was in
given on
serious
Wednesday
decline.
morning.
But if it doesn't mention
Megan
Frank...
Tester's
I don't
statement
know.
suggested that the
It's
family's
all
decision to close the mill
related
permanently has
him,
been taken
to
out
the way
of
he
respect
was,
for the
or
memories of
why
those
he
murdered
did what he did,
on
or
his premises by the
something.
former employee
That's your
Stone.
expert opinion?
Not everyone was
It's just a
convinced
hunch.
by this justification, however. Okay.
Journalists sure can't get enough of Frank Stone.
Secrets of the Killer of Stone come to light September 16th,
I pulled some of these today, too.
1963.
What's that?
As Cedar Hill
Obituaries
tries
from
to
around
make
the
some
time of
sense
the
of the recent
murders.
events at
And the
Cedar Hill
little
Mill,
Ah,
more disturbing
thinking.
details are starting to emerge about the man at the center of the scandal. 36-year-old machinist Frank Stone, who was shot dead by police during a violent altercation last Friday. Stone, who our Sheriff Kursick was linking with the multiple unsolved disappearances over the last 3 years, has been described as by those who knew him as a loner, creepy, and an oddball.
No one missed him. is what they said.
Jesus!
That's what they said.
That's
They said
honest.
we don't miss him.
Wow. Most of the time I just call him quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Most shocking are the growing rumors of that Stone was taken by the Cedar Still and its owners. Was taken on by Cedar Still and its owners, the Tester family, despite the prior police record for violence. No, that's true. That is very true, actually.
I wonder if Linda's okay with all this Frank Stone
It
stuff.
just said assault, not prior murders. Tom Holt interview. Okay. Oh, tape recorder? Nope. Oracle of the Omniverse. Guru Connor Barnham. Or Barnum. It was through my own practices, learned by my journeys through the American interior, that I successfully elevated my consciousness to the point I was able to visualize another Cedar Hill, one beyond the veil of our reality. The little town seemed to be very much like my own, yet so fascinatingly different in countless subtle ways. To give one example, the Calhern family still owned the drugstore, but the manager behind the counter was none other than the young George, the son who died so tragically some years ago. Here he was, in healthy middle age, a season of life I knew he had never reached. The book claiming that there are multiple versions of the people and obstacles across different realities. Oh, I can use that. Okay, cool. I can use that. Let's play the tape.
Yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night, before or since. And don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. The man's a hero. Damn shame that no-good sheriff's taking all the credit.
Why do
Oh,
they have
perfect
that
line.
tape?
Hell, but gave up on finding Stone at the mill.
Why did they have that
Sam
tape?
Green, he knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well,
there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Oh, I'm glad I could be a part of that.
I guess that's why he has the tape. Maybe the dad kept it.
Must have. Oh, so they're in his garage.
No, but yeah, the son could have just grabbed it.
That is fair, but that's very specific to grab.
It's not his garage. I think his garage is set up like this.
I mean, like, there's no reason it couldn't be, but...
It's not. It's his.
I know, but that's very specific.
Mm.
Wait, Arya was in there. Anything else in this area? Her to talk to. These two. Read those. Alright.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
I was so thinking about the insecurity. Wow, they're just calling him out.
They are.
Wow. We're gonna go with the left one, even
though it's coming from the right.
With Frank Stone and the murders.
Kind of.
Because he was
Well,
kind of okay.
the left is a little bit a lot, but
Maybe
the
it's 'cause
right
she's
side
from
is also
Cedar
very
Hills.
true.
You know, those victims could have been any of us. Or our families.
No.
But they weren't.
So you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago. And Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film.
Like
this
5
one.
years ago, it's fine.
Take a look.
I wasn't paying attention to the dates.
It was when he was a baby, so like
What
10,
is all
15,
this?
well not 10,
That
15,
either
He came up with a new
15,
scene to shoot.
20-ish years ago?
Yeah.
15,
This Chris?
18 years ago?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
We'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
You can be very rude.
It's pretty rad.
In this
I
game.
hope we have time to shoot it.
Thanks. Me too.
Just disapproving. They shouldn't have wasted their time.
Huh?
Really?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people, company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
I can kind of see it in the face.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello. Interesting.
All right. At the end of this little section. I have to shut it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present The Mill.
It actually might be now that you
There it
wanna...
is.
Oh, you see the creek down there? We
Yeah, it's
follow
very-
that, takes us
I
right
think this
to the
is not going
secret
to be short.
entrance.
No, it isn't.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret. We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful. First step's a doozy.
More.
right. This way.
Alright, gonna hit pause. Wait, Thursday?
Yeah, we can pick up on Thursday.
Alright, Problem Children, we will pick up on Thursday. Have a wonderful night and hope to see you later. Feel free to subscribe, you one person who happens to be watching. Good night, and see you later.